So Siril just had a new update. It has the new VeraLux stretching script. It is supposed to stretch the image for you without lots of hassle. I actually used it already, but I'm gonna show you how. First, to use it, you have to go to the burger menu, these three lines here, preferences, scripts, and find the VeraLux. So you just have to take this one, VeraLux HyperMetric stretch, and press apply. Okay, now we have an image loaded up. I'm just gonna do a simple background extraction. I'm gonna use Grapspert AI in this case. So we remove this blue background that we have. Okay. I'm gonna fix the stars a bit because this was without a coma corrector. As you can see, there's a lot of coma. So with the script, I have had mixed results with it. Like, it's easy to stretch, but it seems that the background is way noisier than when stretching with generalized hyperbolic stretch. But it's good at what it does. Like with a simple few sliders to adjust, you stretch an image. But all the images I stretched with it so far weren't all successful. But it's still a good addition to Siril, especially when it's free and you don't have pics inside. Okay, so it's the stars are fixed. Now go back to linear, don't leave it on auto stretch. Go to scripts, Python scripts, processing, and VeraLux HyperMetric stretch. Now this script has already had an update because at first it wasn't like this. Now we can use a live preview, which you can click now, so we can see what difference it's gonna make. So this is the image as it's gonna be when you stretch it, and this is the background. So if you lower it, it will be darker, and this is like the saturation and the kind of the aggressiveness of the stretch. As you can see, it's a lot of saturation like this. You mustn't go crazy because you get a lot of color noise. I think this is about right toward this target. And usually I find 0.15 to be like close enough. And this is the sensor profile. You can put the camera here as well. In my case, it's the 585 sensor. As you can see, there are lots of sensors here, even DSLRs. You can leave it in recommended as well, it will work. Chromatic preservation. Chromatic preservation is like the color noise, I think. I have found it to preserve the color noise. As you can see, the color noise went away a bit, because when it's full, let's see again. Yeah, when it's full, there's a lot of color noise in the background, so it's better to lower it. But if you lower it too much, it will be dull a bit, the image. So I'm gonna actually put it a bit more up. And these ready to use or scientific, it's better to leave it in ready to use, because scientific is for, as it says, scientific purposes. It will stretch it in a different way. I'm gonna try less background to see how it works. Yeah, maybe this one. And this is like this is supposed to get all the data that you have out. Like, as you can see, all the data that I have is already stretched. That's what it's supposed to do. You can also use this autocalc, but I find this to be a bit harsh. But yeah, in this case, I actually like it. So you can use the auto calculate as well. And star core recovery is for not overblowing the stars. I usually leave this standard 3.50. This process. So what this script is actually good at, it doesn't blow up the stars. You stash the image, you don't have to remove the stars, and you don't blow up the stars. And actually I should have removed the noise first, but so this is the result. I'm gonna try it again, removing the noise first. Actually, we can remove the noise now, actually. So I'm gonna go to save the image and go to the expert and remove the noise, and we'll see what result we can get. But normally I still remove the stars first before stretching. But this won't blow up your stars. The only reason for you to remove the stars first is to control how many stars are in the image, not because it's gonna overblow them. You can see it's denoised the image now, and it looks pretty good. I'm gonna save it and then put it back into Siril. Usually the denoising you do it before, not after stretching, but in this case I did it like this. Okay, so it looks good, but to me it's a bit, the highlights are a bit down. I'm gonna bring the highlights a bit. And this is a kind of a quick way to do it. Normally you mask stuff before adjusting the nebula. Okay. Now, this is the final image, kind of. Normally I try to adjust it more, but for this, the purpose of this video is to show you how to use the VeraLux script. And it does pretty good in my opinion. The data is not that great, so it will not be a perfect image. This is like 1 hour only of the Tadpole Nebula. As you can see, it did pretty well. This is the red channel, this is the RGB. So you can see the data is all there. You can see the strands of nebulosity here that are in the red channel, which is the H alpha, and it's all there, the data. So we didn't lose any data with this script, so it was pretty good for simple stretching. But like I said, it's not a perfect script. I still prefer GHS, to be honest, because it's more controlling. But for people that want like just a couple of clicks to stretch an image, this is perfect. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and clear skies.